More on YouTube, friends and family. Day 2 on our trip home. We're hoping this is a 3-day car ride home. Our first day was a little bit shorter than we normally would have driven, but whatever. Yeah. Man, that motel room smelled like mold. It was pretty bad. It's funny, when I stepped outside, it smells like mold too, so I'm not sure. Kind of bummed out. My GoPro died yesterday. I got some footage in the car I used for yesterday's vlog. Went to charge it last night and it just completely died on me. I don't know what the deal is. The screen has popped out too. This thing has got very few miles on it, so I don't know what the deal is. I'll probably be able to get a warranty fix, I hope. Anyway, thanks for coming with me on my day, and we'll see you maybe somewhere near New York today? Ohio, I think? We'll see. Actually, outside it smells a little bit worse. It smells like composting cow manure pretty seriously, but I imagine a lot of Iowa and Nebraska smells like composting cow manure. We have pulled over at a rest stop for our breakfast. We just wanted to get some distance between us and that motel underwear. Check it out, check it out. These are the new Teslas. These are full-on electric cars that look like normal cars and probably act like normal cars, but they are, I think, probably better engineered than most of the gasoline cars today. They're finally hitting the shelves.
Italian sparkling lemon beverage from concentrate. I got 6.75 fluid ounces, 6.75 fluid ounces. 90 calories per bottle is what I got. I got 6.75 fluid ounces, 6.75 fluid ounces.
We just passed a row of, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of these wind turbines. Each of the blades on those wind turbines is over 200 feet long, which makes the entire pole, roughly 300 feet tall. That's amazing how large these turbines are. They don't look that large as you're viewing them on the horizon, but when you get up to the foot of them, they are big.
Lemon juice with other natural flavors. I got 6.75 fluid ounces, 6.75 fluid ounces. All natural ingredients returnable for 5 cents. I got 6.75 fluid ounces, 6.75 fluid ounces.
Rest area, rest stop. Now that I've spent hours and hours driving through the Midwest, through Kansas and Nebraska and Iowa and Illinois and Indiana, it becomes obvious to me why corn is everywhere in our culture. We eat corn, whether it's corn on the cob or corn kernels or corn syrup or corn starch. We make plastic out of corn. We burn corn to heat our house. We add corn alcohol to our gasoline so we can burn that. There are millions and millions of acres of corn in this country. a significant part of our economy is based upon corn. And oh, did I mention that corn goes to feed beef cows as well? The only issue is that corn is a huge monoculture. It takes an incredible amount of chemicals or genetic engineering to allow these millions of acres of corn to be grown. You know, the Midwest used to be known as the breadbasket because a significant amount of wheat and cereal grains were grown. Now it's all corn. I think we need to start to rethink the corn culture that we have cultivated in this country, because it is really getting to the point where it's harming our planet due to all the chemicals, genetic engineering, and, you know, lack of biodiversity that occurs in these areas where there's just millions of acres of corn growing. There's one species of plant growing on these millions of acres, and it is not good for the ecology. That's just my opinion. Probably the opinion of many others too, but take it as you will.
I got to admit, it bites back at first. Orange is the way to go when I want to quench my thirst. Illuminati, 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 Illuminati.
Lunchtime in Illinois. This is a noisy rest stop. I guess they all are.
Open side of the lights of town, way down at a left-hand bend. I went off in the canoe to ask about it. Well, as I was saying about the parlor, there was beautiful curtains on the windows, white with pictures painted on them of castles with vines all down the walls and cattle coming down to drink.
School dances are alright, I like them well enough. They've got beautiful girls there, and snacks and drinks and stuff. But there was this one school dance, made me sure as shit hate 'em. This guy thought he had all the girls, and wouldn't let me date 'em. My friends and I arrived at school, immediately checked out.
Little travel advisory: if anybody is watching this and planning on taking I-80 east through Indiana, expect road work almost the whole way. I think that they've decided to repave the entire highway in very inconvenient sections.
Girls that we had chances with, and some we knew nothing about. I was careful to avoid the pack of hungry nerds, all dancing like imbeciles and stumbling over words.
Alright, tonight we have a room in the Holiday Inn Express. I was feeling a little bit guilty about last night's cheesy hotel. Elevator to the right. So, and I negotiated a better deal because my last name is the same name as a character in Orange is the New Black. And I got to strike up a cool conversation with the receptionist lady and got $30 off the price. So, you know, prices are always negotiable.
This one girl caught my eye, she must have been 13. Standing there all by herself and looking kinda green. I strolled right up to her.
All right, this is sunset in. Wait, we're in Ohio now, aren't we? Yeah, we made it to Ohio, and this is probably where the vlog is going to end because we're going to get some late night Subway and head back to our fancy hotel room. Thanks for coming with us on our day, and we'll see you tomorrow for the last leg of our journey.
Song. She had tears in her eyes, sparkling